Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we'll be making the dress my thumbnail, and the fabric you'll be using is the Mikado fabric, and it is the one we'll be using today. And if it's not Mikado or a advocate, please don't use any other fabric because it won't stand, you won't get the results. All right, so you need your Mikado 1.5 here, depending on the height of the child. Okay, the size of the child, depending on it. For the child I'm making for, she's 5 years old, so I'll be using 1.5 yards for her. Then you need your lining as well. Then you need your accessories that you might want to use to design it. Okay, so let's jump right into the video. All right, now I'll be folding my fabric and we'll be cutting the first part. The upper part is what we'll be cutting first. We'll be cutting the upper part first. So for the upper part, our bust measurement is the widest circumference. So I'll be using my chest measurement, and I bust 24. Okay, because that's the widest circumference on our body. So we'll be using 24 inches as a bust measurement. So 24 divided by 4 will have 6 inches. So that's 6 inches now. We'll be using 1 inch seam allowance plus 1 inch, making 7, then making 14. Then you need your zip allowance. My zip allowance I'll be using is 1.5 inch. So this is 15.5. Then you need, for allowance, you need like 1 inch or 1.5, depending. So now what I'll have on fold is 17 inches. The allowance I'm talking about is trimming allowance, not sewing allowance this time around. We've calculated that already. This is what we have. Then when you're done folding, you mark your starting point line. Then from my starting point line, my client tab length is 11 inches. So I'll just come this way. You need 11 inches in total. Then you need 1/2 inch to join the shoulder, then 1/2 inch to join the upper part to the down part. So making 12. So here it is 12. Then I'll connect the points. So for my clients, our shoulder is 11 inches divided by 2. We have 5.5 plus 1/2 inch. We have 6. So I'll just come here and mark 6 inches for her. 6, and on this side I'll come here, mark 6.5, like so. Then from here I'll come I'll mark 6. Then I'll connect the points together. So the next thing I'll be working with is to find the shoulder slope. So from this point now, you first of all mark your 1/2 inch that you're going to cut off for shoulder slope, then another 1/2 inch for sewing allowance. Then you come here. What we have there is 5.5. 5.5 divided by 2 will be having 2.75. So you come here, mark your 2.75. Then on this part, you go in by 1/2 inch. Then for the bust, our bust is 24. 24. I won't be using 24 for her. I'll be using 25 for her bust. 25 divided by 4. Let me check. We'll be having 6.2. So 6.2 plus 1 inch sewing allowance will be 7.2. So I'll just come here and mark 7.2 here. Then I'll connect these 3 points together. This second point here and here with my armhole curve. So that is it. Then for our waist measurement, our waist measurement 23 divided by 4 will have 5.75. 5.75 plus 1 inch sewing allowance will give us 6.75. So I'll just come here and mark that 6.75. Here it is. Now connect these points together. So now for our neckline, I'll just come like this and mark 2.5. Yes. 2.5 for the neck width on the shoulder area. Then the neck depth I'll be using for her is I'll be using 4.2. I use 4.5. So I'll use 4.5 for her. Four and a half. Then the width here. Here we have 2.5. Just use 3.5 for her here. 3.5. We'll connect this way. So this is what we have for the neckline, like this, as you can see. So then I'm going to join these 2 points together. So for the zip allowance, from here, I'm going to measure 1.5. So for the back neckline, I'll be using 1.2. So that's the back neckline. Then I'm just going to cut it. So make sure you cut the back neckline first. Before you now decide to cut the front neckline. So then for this back, for the back waistline, I'm going to come up by 1 inch here. So here, I'll connect these points to these points. You know, I'm saying allowance is 1 inch, so I'll just come 1.5 this way. Then from this point to this point. So that's it for the upper part. So that's what we have for the upper part. Now we'll be cutting the lower part. So we'll set this aside. So now for the lower part, our hip is 25. Our hip is 25. 25 divided by 4, we'll have 6.2. 6.2, I'm going to add 4 inches to it. We'll have 10.2. Let's just say 10 inches. We'll have 10 inches. Therefore, sewing allowance of 1 inch, we'll have 11. Then for the zip allowance, 1.5. Then for the cotton allowance, we'll have 24. So I'll be folding 25 all together right now. So for the down parts, I'm just going to mark my starting point line. So here it's my starting point line. Remember our waist measurement is 23 inches. 23 divided by 4, 23 divided by 4, we have 5.75 plus 1 inch in allowance, we have 6.75. So I'm going to come here, mark 6.75 here. Then for the full length you're working with is 28 inches is the full length we're working with. Then if you remove 11 inches from 28, so 10, we will have 17 left. So I'll just come here, or I'll just mark 18. I'll mark 18. Then I'll come here to mark 18. Not 17, I will reduce it by 1 inch. So right now our original length is 16 inches plus 2 inch sewing allowance. We'll have 18 altogether. So here is the 18. I'll just use 6 as a hip depth. So our original hip is 6.2. So 6.2 original hip. Then when you add, let's add 3.5 inches to it. Then 1 inch sewing allowance, we have 4.5. So what do we have here? We have 11, 10.7. Let's just do 10.5 altogether. 10.5. Then I'll come here and say I'll mark 10.5. Then I'll connect with a straight rule. Then from here, so this is it for her. And we are done with this. Okay, let's find our zip allowance. 1.5, don't forget. 1.5. So here it is. Then this, we set it aside. Single flay. This is it. Then I will do like this. So you see the pattern is a single flay seam. The length we have here is 22.7. So I'm just going to come like this. Mark the 22.7. So there it is. Then for the armhole, let's go back to our fabric. For the armhole, here is the sewing allowance. Then we'll come here. So what we have there is 7 minus 1, we have 6. So the armhole we'll be working with is 6, but you know, we have to gather the shoulder as well. It's a puff sleeve. So we have to have more than 6 inches. Altogether, we'll need 12 for the two sides, 12, but we need more than that. So what I'm going to do is I'll just come this way and mark on the, let me say 10. So what do I have here? 8 is still not much compared to what I need. 8 is small. What is it? 12. 8 is small compared to what I need. So let me do 10.5. Yes, almost 9. I think I like it this way. So I'm just going to put I think I'll open this more. So this is it. Here are all the pieces. Our sleeve, the upper part, then the down parts. Here are they. So guys, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you have any question, make sure you drop it in the comment section and I will not even try, I'm going to reply to your questions. So I'm trying to mark the side I'm using as my wrong side. So this is it. Please share with your friends. Don't gatekeep, okay? So thanks for watching and turn on your notification bell. Alright, so to know when next I'll be uploading another video. Alright, thank you.